What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome back to County Line. Look at this canola field. Holy shnikes. It's the first day of summer and jumping to see how far it goes. All I've got are gold fields forever here. This massive 21 hectare field is, oh man, so much canola. This looks great. This reminds me of around here, to be perfectly honest, guys. We have canola fields, a lot of canola fields up in the country around here. And I'm used to seeing this, but this looks great. Oh man, I can't believe how fast it's grown actually. So this was one of our original fields we planted. First day of spring, I think, maybe second day, but it's already first day of summer. We've had great weather here on County Line this year. So far it's been pretty good, guys. Our cattle, we've got a bunch of manure here. I don't really need to do too much work to it. There's not much weeds that I've been seeing in any of our fields. And I've been noticing a lot of that so far. So I'm gonna take a quick look again at that. But our big thing today, guys, well, we got to get rid of that tractor. Oh man, that was a bad buy. We're going to turf that. You can see we've got some decent cash. That's just purely from, well, our orchard, which needs some tending to because there's no fruit on it right now. And as well as our horse boarding stations. So we'll be doing that as well. So I better get to work on this stuff. Look at this. Our tree's got no fruit. Let's get to work on this, guys. Bitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Alright, so here we go. Just trying to get some more water on. Getting the fruit all out. Look at this, it's 9:58. If I get these out before 10 o'clock, and we get another payday, which is always nice to get. And actually, are these full of manure right now? Do they have any manure? No, there's no manure on these. We need to get some manure going on those as well. But we can worry about that a little later on, as long as we get the water on them, so they've all got fruit, which I think that should do us for all of them now. Let's head over to the other side. Now, one thing I did notice, guys, we were filling up over at the water tower. Where is it? You can't quite see it. It's right behind that shed. And it was taking forever. It was driving me a little bit crazy. And you know what? We need some fire protection over on this barn here, just in case. So I went and installed a fire hydrant over here. And this thing fills things 10 times faster. Well, not quite. Maybe it is. It took us about 30 seconds to fill this tank beforehand. Now, I can literally fill this thing in like 4 seconds. 4 seconds and we're full. That's awesome. Let's keep on going down here. How are we doing down here? These ones look pretty good still. I must have gotten to these recently. You know what? We'll fill while we're driving by just to make sure we get the rest of them as well. Get them all topped right up. But I still got to do some manure down here as well. We definitely need to get some manure down in these ones. They look like they're all... Oh, can't see. They're all dried up. No more manure. We need to get that fertilized. I wish there was a way for a sprinkler system for these trees. I mean, I don't mind doing this, but I mean, we have to do this a lot. Every day I've got to make sure I do this. I prefer if I could automate that process. There's got to be a way of doing it. Oh, there's no road on this side. Should make that. There's got to be a way of doing an automated process for this. Is there not? I don't know. I've seen a couple of sprinklers, but nothing seems to work. It would be great if we could find a way of just setting out some kind of an automated system for all this. I think we got 2 across the street still to do as well. There we go, and we just got another 2,000 bucks, 25 actually, $2,500. That's awesome. The trees didn't even have manure. There we go, done. So they've turned to be fairly profitable. I'm sure they've paid them all. We've paid them all off now. I've got enough money I could actually get out of debt right here, right now, if I wanted to. However, I'm going to be buying something else today. You guys knew that was going to happen, right? Yeah, that 4960 we bought, guys. I was complaining about that before. It's really not what we wanted. Actually, you know what? Let's fill this guy up right away here, since we're going right by the hydrant. Pop this open. Drive in nice and close. And we should be able to fill there. Yeah, there we go. Like, look how fast that fills up. That is great. That was a great buy, actually. Cool. So let's go put this away for the time being. We're good with this. I'm going to go and take care of the manure as well. Just to get those things done. Daily chores around the farm, guys. You know how it is. And then, you know what? I gotta make a phone call. I'm gonna see if we can get this delivered instead. We'll see if we can get an upgrade done. So, the 4960, guys. Oh, man. I wanted to like this tractor. It just didn't do the job for us. Not enough horsepower. Not enough competency. Didn't really work the way we expected it to. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, we're getting rid of this thing. I was hoping, but no luck. So, talk to the shop. they had some options to us. Now, I considered going directly with an 8R, a new 8R, maybe even a 7R. Something would be around the 300 horsepower to 400 horsepower range. They came up with something a little bit different that was cheaper. We're still going to be about 100,000 in debt after this change up. But yeah, let me just spin around here and take a quick look what we got here. Now, this ain't new by any stretch of your imagination. Of course not. The 8970. Look at this beast. Oh, man. So this thing is pushing 480 horsepower. Yeah, we've got enough nays in this to last us for quite some time. The only thing with this that is kind of a caveat by comparison of both the 4640 we had and that 4960 is this one only has a pin hitch on the back. Now we can work with that. That is fine. That's going to be okay. Most of the stuff we're going to be dragging behind this is going to be a pin hitch anyways. If it does get to the point where we need something with a 3-point, then we'll deal with that later. Right now, I mean, let's see here. Yeah, this planter, that's a pin hitch. I think our seeder's a pin hitch. In fact, that new cultivator we've got sitting right there, we had them brought down as well. That's a pin hitch. Everything's a pin hitch on this, guys. So, not bad. That's okay. Now, I do have a contract we need to work with this right off the bat, and it just happens to be this field that's been sitting here for the last, I don't know, 3 years. It's been withering every year. No one's been taking care of this field, so we're just going to, they're offering for us to plow it. We're going to cultivate it down, knock it all down, and hopefully they can get their back under their feet there. It seems like they just ran out of time, and they're not getting any work done on that field, so I've got not much going on this summer right now. Everything is ready. We don't have any weeds. I've got some fertilizing I could do. However, this here is going to be a good little contract. We'll make some cash off of it. Let's see here. I never remember which way this one works. This? There we go. And yeah, we'll give one of our neighbors a hand. Again, this is a massive field. It's, I think, 45 hectares in size. You know what? We may be considering taking that over. We'll see how he makes do come the winter here. But we offered to take him up on doing a contract for him for now. See if we can help him out, get this cultivated for him, and what a better way than doing this with our brand new, well, new to us, 8970. Oh man, look at this thing. Oh man. Alright, so this is really what I needed to buy. We need to go sell that thing off at some point. We can take that back down to the shop. He just delivered this one off, and we should be good to go now. Let's give this thing a try with his new cultivator. This is a good, what is it, a 3-sided John Deere cultivator. I believe we're almost 20 meters in length with this one. Not bad. Alright, let's dive in over here. Looks good, looks good, looks good so far. Lots of power. Oh, yes. Now, this thing is way more powerful than... actually, you know what? It's not. Actually, I thought the 8950 we had. Yeah, no, it's not. The 8530, sorry. The 8530 has got less horsepower, or more horsepower than this, too. So this still is not quite, but it's got the base. It's got the stability that I'm looking for. Alright, let's drop that down. And let's go. Oh yeah, it's going to handle this no problem. Yeah, not bad at all, guys. I can almost cultivate more with just my wheels than I am with the cultivator. Nice. Alright, so we'll get a decent little payday from cultivating this. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit extra spending money. It's a big field. It's going to take us quite some time. Yeah, it's definitely going to take us some time. This is the only cultivator I've got. I'd take the 8530 out if I had another cultivator, but this is the only thing we've got right now. Oh, look at that. I'm missing a little bit there. I'll have to come back. That'll be okay. That's all good. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, yes. Nice. So this leads us down. This here, oh, man. Like, look at this beside us. That there is actually, oh, what was I seeing? Was it soybeans? I think it's soybeans beside us they've got planted. And it's already ready to harvest on the first day of summer. How did that happen? First day of summer, he's got a field that is ready to harvest. I think it's soybeans. Down over there, I'm not sure what that crop is there, but they've got crops that are coming up really quickly this year. Like I said, the weather has been fantastic. We've had very little cold weather. First day of spring, we were up to 10 degrees, I believe, for soil temperature. So it's been a great year so far. I'm just worried that, I haven't looked at the forecast. I'm worried that winter's going to hit us hard this year. Maybe it won't. I have no clue. But I'm really nervous that that might be something we have to worry about. We'll see. So far, so good. But we'll see. Everything's planted right now. Everything's in the ground. I do need to do some fertilizing. I always forget, though. We need to do 3 stages of fertilizing. So it's not just the one that you're typically used to. I've only got 1 in the ground so far. So we do need to get some done twice this summer. Now that canola field, I might not be able to get it done 3 times just because it's already at that stage of growth already. Oh, yes. Holy, this is going to take us all day to get this done. Yeah, this is definitely going to take us some time. Nice. Well, I can always hire someone to take care of the rest of it for me. We'll do a quick headland around the edge here. And then I'll probably head over. I do still need to figure out a plan for seeing if we can get a little bit more of that weed out. You guys had some ideas in our last time we talked. And there's one I want to try. I've been thinking about it. We'll see if we can get it to work for us. No guarantees. We'll see. It might work. Alright. And then down. Look at this stretch here. Look how long this stretch is. This is great. This is a good... Man, this has got to be a good quarter mile down there at least, right? Yeah, for sure. You could drag race this all day. That's great. Looks like we got another field that's withered over there already, too. Just the canola off in the distance looks good. I just can't believe how many fields have withered. I don't know if that's a seasons thing or what it is, but there's been more than my share of fields I've noticed have withered since we've been firing this up. Cool. Alright, well, we'll keep this working away. Once this gets somewhat done, we'll hire a worker on it and let him go. But we're going to need to head back to the farm. I still need to fix one small little problem, guys. Alright, new plan for the day. We're going to see if we can get this straw out of the water trough. You see it's slowly degrading, but I'd like to get it all out of here if I can sooner than later. I've leased a, a belt. We've got everything set up here. I've got to find a way to get it into the pen. And this pen does not have any doors anywhere. I just don't know why. This pen doesn't have... Like, there's nothing that works. I can't get in. I want to get in there. And, I can't. There's no doors. There's no gates on this pen. There's a gate back here. I'd be all of a sudden... If I walked around here and there was a gate, I was going to lose my mind. But there's no gate. There's nothing. So we gotta find a way to get that thing inside. I've got our 5 series. I've got the weight on the back. Yes. And I've got pallet forks. I'm hoping I can lift it with this. I'm hoping? I don't know if I can, guys. It should be able to do it. They're not that heavy, right? The weight should help. The key with this, I'm sure, is going to be finding that center of gravity point to try to lift this thing up. I don't always look the belts on. I haven't even been inside of it yet. Let's see here. Come on. No. Ugh. Stuck on the wheel. I lift up first, and then kind of go in maybe? No, that's not going to do anything. Oh man, this is going to be one of those fun times of me trying to get this centered. If I push it up against the pin, maybe that'll allow me to at least get centered on it. There we go. I think that's about where I want to be. Push it a little bit closer. Tilt it back. Come on. No. Not that fast. Not that fast. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, am I going to be able to lift this is the key now. Lifty. Oh, look at that. Alright. Alright, guys, we are in business. I should be able to get this into our horse pen. Now, let's try not to kill any horses, because they're not mine. I'm boarding these, and I don't really need that. Let's see. Now, if I can get the wheels so that they're still facing the right direction, that would be great as well. Let's see. Stay there. Don't you guys come close. Stay back. I'm doing something crazy here. Okay. Perfect. That worked out way better than I was expecting. Alright, we got that in there. That's part of the task. Let's turn this off. We'll leave this here for now. We can actually get the 7 series set up, so it's kind of close at least, and I don't need to mess around with it afterwards. Oh, no, I don't need the trailer. Let's leave the trailer where it is. And we'll get the milling machine and the 7 series kind of set up so it's ready to accept anything I can possibly shoot in this direction. I don't know how much I'm able to get out of this, guys. There's not much there. This is more about rather than seeing if we can do it than anything. Okay, so start the engine. Yeah. It already looks like it's started. These things make no sense to me. Alright, watch out, horse. We're coming. we're trying to get that direction. We're trying to go where you're standing. Move it, horse. Move it. Alright, so that's on. I got a horse in the middle of it who's levitating. Alright. No, okay, he's just gonna stand up there and eat off of my conveyor belt. What are you doing? Get off my conveyor belt. Okay. Can I get anything that's over in this corner? Is this on? There we go. Is this thing on? Hello? What are you guys doing? Get out of my conveyor belt. Okay. Now the key, how am I ever going to get this out of the pen? Can I go this way? Oh, you know what? Maybe if I just drive up nice and close, at least I'll be able to get some of it out. I don't know how much I'm going to get here. If I get 1,000 liters, I'd be amazed. Oh, guys, look at this. It's actually working. It's actually working. Let's rock it back and forth. Yeah, we got horses coming over to check out what's going on, putting their heads into it. Alright, so we got that. Let's see if I can get any more. Oh, no, there's a whole bunch more in this thing. How much more do I have here? Look at this. It's just their water trough is full of straw now. Alright, well, it's getting there. Let me go back and see if I can get anything else. You know what, guys? I'm pretty happy with this. This actually, surprisingly, did okay. Okay, let's leave... You know what? Let's try and see if we can get this thing out of here now. Turn this off. Yeah, it's off, it's off, it's off. Let's, whoa, that was close. Almost ran right into the milling machine. That'd be a heck of a way to go. Let's see if I can grab this thing again. Guys, look how much... I can't believe that worked. I really can't. I was so skeptical. I thought this was just going to be a colossal waste of time. But it worked. Let me see if I can grab what's in here. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I didn't grab it. I wonder if I can I hitch into something maybe on the front there? I don't know if I can lock it in, maybe the hitch. That might be a solution. Don't hold your breath here, guys. We might just have to... No, it doesn't want to grab. There's nothing there. It looks like you can grab into that, but it goes right through it. That's too bad. I might have to mess around with that for a bit longer, but I got everything I needed out of it. Let's get that milling machine fired up. And we'll just get rid of the straw. Fire that up. Drop her down. Alright. Nice. Look at that. Cleaning it up finally. It took me 2 episodes to figure it out, but this is probably the best solution, I suppose. There we go. She's done. As much as I'm going to get, or at least as much as I'm going to worry about. Turn that off. We can close this up and drop it back into our, we'll back it in and give them some more straw, I suppose. I'll have to figure out a way to get that thing out. I might just sell it as is. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Alright, well, I'm happy there, guys. Let's go check on our cultivator, make sure he's still working in there. I'm sure I haven't got a notice that he's not, so hopefully he's making some good headway down there. Because that's going to take a bit of time. That's a big deal. Got a couple $1,000 out of that for our contract, but I'll take whatever I can get. Like I said, it cost us about 100 grand extra to do what we were doing there. It's not great. Oh man, come on, Klutch, get with the program. Come on, man. There you go, close enough. Is it in enough? Yay, it's in. Alright, clean. Our orders are cleaned up. Let's not worry about that anymore. Let's go down and take a look at that field there. Oh yeah, he didn't do a great job. He got stuck. That's alright. It's just one last little bit here. We got one headland all the way around this whole field. It's just this last little bit here didn't quite go as planned. You can see he kind of went off onto my property actually a little bit. That's alright. It's okay, we'll get it done now. And then we'll let him go for a bit. Wow, that's a lot of work, guys. That's awesome. Alright, so far pretty happy with the 8970. I think this is going to be a decent tractor for us. I mean, it's old. It's definitely old, but it's not busted. It's old, but not busted. I like the turn indicators. Look at those turn indicators on the side of this thing. That's cool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, of course, don't forget to drop a like, as always. And, of course, if you're not a subscriber, guys, don't forget to subscribe. And, as always, guys, if you're looking for more stuff from us here on the channel, check us out on Twitch. Link is in the description below. We play everything non-farm sim related over there. Everything farm sim related, you're going to find right here. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I've got a lot of work ahead of me still. Holy... 45 hectares. Alright guys, have a good one. This is Klutch, over and out.